Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev. This is the beginner's guide to Subnautica, and today we're going to be testing out some of the torpedoes and the defense system on the big old nasty Reaper Leviathan. The one that is around the ship that you run into that disturbed me so much the first time. Well, now we got something to play with. So, first things first. You get 2 torpedoes when you make it, and they are put in, and they are vortex torpedoes. And we've got this and the gas. And the gas torpedoes, you have to get those little yellow poop balls, I guess. I don't know what you'd call them. That the tourist guys swim around. I've talked about them in previous parts of the guide. And I figured that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to have this one nice big confrontation. I have a feeling I'm going to have to look for him in a couple of spots. So when I spent a couple of extra hours, first things first, this one is fully upgraded to the point where I don't think there's anything else I need to put in it, but we've got the MK3 for depth, hull reinforcements, because I bounce off of everything, perimeter defense system, and torpedo system. Come on, let me in. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Whoa! Alright, there's the other one. Because I want to show you guys specifically what you have to do. It's actually on this side, to have their torpedoes. So it's kind of weird. Let me get my flashlight for you guys. Oop. Here it's in the front, and on this other one it's not here in the front, it's up here. I have no idea why it's like that. Anyways, this is the test ship that we'll be using. So you just have, once you've used the 2 torpedoes that it gives you, you'll have to restock it yourself. And you just go right on in here. You see we got a Seamoth gas torpedo, and you just put those you can put 4 torpedoes in, and then she's reloaded and ready to go. Let's see what we got in this guy. And yeah, he's only got one of those 2. So there you go, folks. There's our test vehicle. We'll go in it. And the reason it took so long to make this guy, 1, you got to get everything for the stuff, and then 2, most of the Reapers, they tend to float around 200 to 250, 300 feet deep.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You have to put a pressure compensator at least in, and then redoing these 2 new systems. And you can see we can go down to 300 meters. So the first, where is it? Okay, so we went to the floating island. We showed you guys how to get to the reef. And that's coming up in another video. The floating island also coming up in another video. But from, okay, my little base right here. And you can't see it, but going straight, as you can see, the north, you know, a little bit off of the north, you go straight in this direction, and you will run into the floating island. It's actually just a gigantic island, actually. I don't know why I put floating on it. And it's to the right side of the island. That's where we're going to start. And then, depending on what happens, we may wind up going to, of course, the ship itself, because the Leviathan over there is the one that got me when I first went over, so he triggers at a lot more shallow of depth. Versus this guy, you got to kind of go down to him, kind of. I don't know. I didn't play around in upper depth and wait for him to pull me down. Not usually the kind of thing I like doing. Really disturbing. So hold on a second, folks. When we come back, We're gonna be playing with the Reaper Leviathan. And that was the Reaper Leviathan. That's what we're gonna fight. Or we're gonna try. So we've got our pulse, we've got our 2 types of torpedoes. And we've got an angry Reaper Leviathan. Now it took probably a good 2 or 3 hours to get all of the stuff to make this, so let's hope this does some good, because he might just take us and throw us apart as soon as we get a part in there. We might not be able to fire off anything. Whew. Anyways, so we're going to try the pulse first and then the torpedoes, so we'll see what happens.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Caution, passing safe depth.
Alright, here you go. Come on, I gotta do. Come on, come get some. It worked! Hot damn, so that's good to know. Where'd you go, dude? I got some other stuff to try with you. Oh, I'm below him. And that's why, because of the noise. Alright, so we've got torpedoes to try against him. And this is the one that got me the first time. The other one was out at the floating islands, and I showed you guys where to get there from the base before, so no more stalling. I've already got a bunch of torpedoes loaded up, so let's go see if we live or if we die, because I think he's going to come right after us. I mean, this guy, I think, is specifically triggered by the little Seamoth, because he ignores you in the Cyclops. So, hold on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Here we go. Here he comes. Hi. Oh no, it didn't work. Shit! Ah! Where's my ship? Figure out my damn see, this is one of the problems. Major problems here. Can I get to it before he gets me?
Welcome aboard. Systems online.
Well, folks, looks like we just really kind of pissed him off. Torpedoes do not work close up. I don't know. Whoops. I don't know if the devs... Nope. Get your butt out of my face, son. Come on now. So my final thoughts would be the defense perimeter works great. The torpedoes do not work. They're more for going after some of the smaller stuff that's out there. There are smaller things that you can fight, just a lot of them haven't been put into the game yet. So as they come out, of course, I shall do my best to put them together to fight. So folks, keep your heads down, your guns up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.